In the corridors of conservative think tanks and on the desks of Republican strategists lies Project 2025, a bold and radical blueprint aimed at reshaping America. Crafted by the Heritage Foundation, this extensive 920-page document outlines an ambitious vision for a future Republican administration, its goal to initiate the most conservative executive branch in modern history. Despite former President Donald Trump's distant stance, Democrats remain skeptical, sensing underlying support for the extensive proposals. Project 2025 is built on core principles designed to recalibrate the very foundation of the American government. At its heart is the goal of revitalizing traditional conservative values, emphasizing limited government intervention, personal freedoms, and a robust national defense. Proponents argue that this blueprint advocates for a return to a more originalist interpretation of the Constitution, stripping away decades of what they see as overreach by the federal administration. Key among its proposals is the plan to dismantle the so-called administrative state. Advocates of Project 2025 believe that the sprawling network of federal agencies and regulatory bodies has amassed too much power, stifling economic growth and infringing on individual liberties. They argue for a substantial reduction in the size and scope of federal bureaucracies, transferring many of their functions back to the states or eliminating them entirely. This approach, they claim, would streamline government operations and increase accountability. Implementing such a comprehensive and transformative agenda would require meticulous strategy and unwavering dedication. Project 2025 outlines detailed steps for a future conservative administration to follow. This includes appointing like-minded individuals to key positions, enacting policy changes through executive orders, and seeking legislative support from a potentially Republican-controlled Congress. The authors of the document stress the importance of unity within the conservative movement to bring these changes to fruition. Yet, Project 2025 faces considerable pushback. Critics argue that its proposals are not only impractical, but also potentially harmful. Democrats and some moderate Republicans worry that such an extensive reduction in federal oversight could lead to increased inequality, environmental degradation, and a weakened social safety net. They contend that the administrative state serves vital functions from ensuring clean air and water to regulating financial markets and protecting worker rights. Furthermore, opponents view the project as an undemocratic power grab, consolidating authority within the executive branch at the expense of checks and balances. As the debate over Project 2025 intensifies, the future of America's governance remains uncertain. The blueprint represents a significant departure from the status quo, promising sweeping changes that would transform the American landscape. Whether these changes are viewed as necessary reforms or dangerous overreaches depends largely on one's political perspective. With the potential for a Republican administration in the coming years, the stakes could not be higher. The American public, policymakers, and legal experts alike are paying close attention, bracing for what might come next.